Hello again everyone, thank you for joining me, I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Euro Truck Simulator 2 in our lovely painted truck, and we've got a load on board, right, medical equipment, and yeah, we're going to Brussels, so let's start this up, and yeah, just quickly, I'm going to show you my settings for suspension, so sorry if this is boring for anyone, but yeah, people can pause it if they want to copy, and I'm going to show the mod as well that I've added to this. So yeah, that's the suspension settings, and yeah, also another thing, let's go on to gameplay again and turn it on to miles per gallon because I don't understand the current. I think it's here somewhere, consumption units, miles per gallon, imperial. Okay, nice. So we've been doing 6 miles per gallon. Okay, lights on, check over there, can't see anything. Like I said before, it's much easier in real life because your mirrors are bigger, but I did a really bad job of explaining what I meant. But yeah, it's much easier in real life. Cheers, mate. And yeah, revving this out straight away. Perfect. Good start, Johnny. But talking about good start, so we've now got 2,910 subscribers, and yeah, I know it's a small amount, but obviously it's everything to me. And I had a look 6 months ago today, I only had 645 subscribers, so yeah, that's quite incredible in my opinion. So thank you everyone for yeah, giving me a chance. So I never beg for subscribers, I think it's ugly, and I've actually unsubscribed from channels before because of the way they ask. It's just silly. Just, yeah. Let people use their free will. Right. Yep, we can get past there. So, in real life, if I could, I'd move over. Nice. And I'm sitting off centre to the steering wheel. That's not very professional, is it? Right, here we go. Yes, I hope you're all well. Hope you're all having as good a day as I am. Yeah, it was really nice to see, because I thought I'd probably go over 2,900 when I woke up, so got an extra 10. So if that was one of you, thank you very much. And as I'm recording this, it's the 30th of August. Okay, what's going on here? Keep left. Okay, we can stay in this lane. Perfect. Yeah, and also, so the fella who made this fantastic paint job for me, he did a video demonstrating something else, and my goodness, he put me to shame. So, yeah. Oh no, squirrel, watch out, basically. Yeah, amazing driving, amazing commentary. So I really do hope, Jacob, you get the chance to do a few more videos. I think they'd be very well received. Yeah, so much better driving than me. Really good sense of humour. The truck seems to be struggling a little bit. It has been a little while since I played this, so maybe it's just I'm not used to it. And my headphones are weird recently, so I'm having to have them really high up just to hear the games. I don't know what's going on, all updated and everything, but oh, technology, bloody excellent when it works perfectly. Yeah, so 1 hour 37. So what we'll do, we'll go and do this delivery, and then I think what I'm going to do is exit out of the game and show you all of the mods that I've got running at the moment, because it's about time, isn't it? We could actually have radar cruise control on as well. So I might enable that. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure behind that bear is the radar, or one of them. Okay, well, let's just stick the cruise control on 36. So we've increased our miles per gallon ever so slightly. Okay. Oh yeah, and we've got some ambient lights in here as well, so I went for red, but they're quite dim. And we've got that as well. We've got the Mercedes logo behind us, because not all about Scanias now, is it? So I have been recommended to use the Scania RJL mod, and yeah, I probably will give it a try, definitely. If it's compatible with 1.48 and all that. Right, let's have some main beam on, shall we? Whoops. There we go. Yeah, apparently it's one of the best truck mods in the game, so I'll definitely give it a try. But obviously at the moment we haven't got any space for any more trucks. I will get rid of all them used ones that we've got. So eventually this one will be passed down to Molly, and yeah, then I'll go into the new truck and all that nonsense. Why did they stop over there? That was weird. Right, all over the place, Jolly.
Turn left. Turn left.
Hold on, Molly. Another 2 grand. And leveled up to perfect. Right, I think my map zoomed out again. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it just, yeah, decides to mess around a bit. I definitely haven't changed any of them settings. Yeah, and I was asked in one of the last episodes, I can't remember what one, who the person was who gave me them suspension settings. So they want to say anonymous, but no, it's not Scapegoat. Yeah, it's a subscriber that's really helped with the channel.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay. But yeah, with this hardened suspension, this is perfect for me. It feels pretty realistic. It's the most realistic I've ever got this game. Yeah, and someone who's thinking about doing or getting their HGV license was yeah, asking me some
Right. And then
really
turn
good
right.
questions actually about yeah, what to do. And yeah,
right.
so we were talking about his ideal job, and so he thinks at the moment that it's international, and international work is excellent, absolutely excellent. But it does have its downfalls, because obviously you're away a lot of the time, and yeah, if you're sociable, it's quite a lonely life. It really is. So I didn't think I was going to be affected by it, because I can kind of entertain myself, and
You have arrived.
yeah, I'm not that bothered really about doing like long shifts and stuff. But then obviously after work, in the boring jobs that I've had, I've been able to, yeah, like go out or like spend time with a girlfriend or whatever. But if you're abroad in a lorry, you can't do that. And yeah, sometimes... What's going on here? It looks really weird. It's fine though. Yeah, sometimes you're not allowed to leave your lorry, or, you know, you shouldn't leave your lorry if you've got a valuable load or whatever. Obviously, yeah, you need to stay with it. Not to kind of defend it or anything like that, but just so that it's a deterrent. So you might be stuck somewhere, and yeah, lorries, they're alright, they're good inside, but obviously when you're in it all the time, you get a little bit of cabin fever, and yeah, it's not always as blissful as you'd have thought. Right, so let me quickly show you the mods now. So we'll quickly go back to the launch pad. Yep. Oh, and another question. That's not me. So he does look a bit like me, but I've got a beard. But that's just the closest I could find. Right, so let's go on the mod manager. So with the orders, don't worry about the orders. So there's probably better ways of doing this, but physical suspension is the one that I need to yeah, tell you all about. So if you wanted to slow this down or whatever and pause it, these are the mods that I've got at the moment. And I'll just scroll all the way down. Okay, so then, right. So I'll just quickly load the game back up. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So, we've got a job to go and pick up. So we're going to Luxembourg in this one. I like Luxembourg. I like it a lot. And, yeah, I used to get pretty cheap supplies from there, which was great. Yeah, so one of the questions that was asked was, what do you do about washing? So, like I've said before, obviously baby wipes are your friend. And I also used to have a washing up bowl. So, like one that fits in a sink. And I'd warm some water up. And, yeah, just have a wash in that. So, it's really not a lovely life when you're... yeah, kind of sleeping in laybys and stuff. And, yeah, a lot of motorway services in the UK, the showers aren't nice at all. So you do have to rough it. So if you were... Cheers, mate. He saw a Merc. If you were the sort of person who liked camping, yeah, it'd be fine, because you get used to that kind of stuff, don't you? But yeah, if you're used to, yeah, being able to yeah, have a nice hot shower every day and stretch out and all that, not so good. And yeah, what I used to do in the evening, so I always used to try and park up somewhere with 4G, and yeah, I'll just spend a hell of a lot of time on YouTube, just trying to find entertainment. And also another thing, so one of my friends, so I was only in Wales, but yeah, one of my friends was going through a very, very difficult time in her life, and yeah, I was in Wales, and I really, really needed to be there for her, but obviously I couldn't. So I couldn't phone my boss up and say, right, it's cottage cheese we're taking, and say, sorry, but I need to be returned back, because it wasn't life-threatening. She just needed some support. And yeah, obviously, if it was an actual emergency, my boss would have been fine, but you can't take the piss and just say, right, one of my friends is going for a rough patch, can I go home? So I was just stuck there, and that happened quite a few times, and so she understood, obviously, that yeah, I couldn't just drop everything. But yeah, it's one of them. It's difficult, and sometimes because your friends will be inviting you out and you have to keep saying no, sometimes they kind of stop inviting you out because it's awkward, isn't it, when you keep asking the same question and the answer's always "I can't make it." It truly is a fantastic job, but it does have its drawbacks. I don't think any job is perfect, is it? Well, actually, saying that, YouTube, for me, I feel, would be perfect if I could do this full time. But obviously, I'm very far from being able to do that. Oh. Right.
Get ready to turn right.
Jesus, where did that come from? Didn't even notice that on the way in.
Turn right.
Because I'm talking.
Get ready to turn left.
Right.
Turn left.
Oh. You letting me out? Cheers, mate. Even though it's 3 in the morning, I'll give him a toot. Oh, Jesus, I almost took his mirror off. Put some more marks on this trailer. I hope this trailer is well received, because I love it. Genuinely, I'm not just saying that because it's a subscriber. It couldn't be better. Unless it said the fella's name on it.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay, so our fuel consumption's gone down because obviously we've been away from the motorway for a bit. Oh, too fast, Jolly. What are you doing? Right, I can turn them off now. Yeah, and some of the stuff you see as a lorry driver isn't very nice either, so obviously where you're on the road so much. Yeah, you do see like fatalities and stuff. In a previous job I used to have to go to crash sites and yeah, take like spotlights to them and stuff, and my goodness, so that the police could gather evidence. But yeah, you do see a lot of really bad stuff, and you see people being treated bad as well. So I was talking about this to another trucker recently, like yeah, like obviously the ladies that come and knock on the door trying to get some money, like they're treated really, really badly, and because of the types of people that they sometimes see, they think we're all the same. So if you actually offer them something for free, they think you're trying to get something out of it, whereas I never was. So I remember, like when I was trucking, I obviously I had all my stove and everything, loads of coffee, all that kind of stuff, and yeah, it was pissing it down one night, absolutely chucking it down. It was near hail, so it was horrible and cold and yeah, just disgusting. And one of them ladies came up. Oh no, don't do it, Jolly, don't do it. Okay. One of them ladies came up and yeah, I was saying I'm not interested, I'm taken. And even though I've never been married, I always used to wear a ring on that finger because it kind of, yeah, you can, yeah, kind of quickly shut down a conversation that's going in that direction, can't you? And yeah, did all that. And yeah, she was saying that, yeah, she hadn't had any work that day and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I offered to make her a coffee, and my stove was actually on already. I was boiling up some water to make a coffee. And yeah, when I offered her a coffee, she got really offended and said, I don't do stuff for free. And I was saying, no, I'm not after anything. I'm taken. Just trying to give you a cup of coffee. And I used to have, like I've said before, Asda used to do big packs of like cardboard cups, and they were big cups as well, like Costa cups. And yeah, so I could make someone a cup of coffee and they could just bugger off. Like, I wasn't trying to get her in the cab or anything. Just wanted to quickly make her a cup of coffee just to cheer her up a little bit to go. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, where they're mistreated by so many people, they just think that we're all tossers. But I didn't need to go out. My driving's not very good today at all. Yeah, since seeing Jacob do this, it's kind of pointless. So if you want the reins, mate, just let me know.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
And also, we both know of someone who, yeah, is frequently at these service stations, a homeless girl. And it's so weird, like, talking to other lorry drivers who have had an experience, like, with her. Feel really bad for her. Right, we are knackered. How are we doing? 6, yeah, we're gonna have to just get there and then we'll sleep there. Yeah, I like Luxembourg, I like it a lot. Clean as well, a really clean area. But cheap, that was the main thing. Right, where we're going. Yeah, that's definitely one of the drawbacks, though, not being able to just, yeah, be there for people. And, yeah, I've heard some horror stories of people being, like, really far away from home and, like, for instance, yeah, someone that I used to work with, the previous company that he worked with, he was abroad and his dad fell ill and he couldn't get back in time. So he said the company was pretty good, and he had the load taken off by another lorry driver because it was a massive international company. But by the time he got back, yeah, he didn't see his dad in time.
Continue straight on.
We're flying. Right, over we go. Don't fall asleep yet, mate. Yeah, and sometimes when I'd just been on the motorway all day, I'd get to the end of my driving hours, or, you know, near them, and park up, and I wasn't tired at all. Sometimes it requires very little energy, and it's really refreshing because then, yeah, you're not kind of rushing about. You take things easy, and then you know when you sleep and wake up you're going to be fully refreshed. But other times, like when I used to be doing London, and or any big city, sometimes we'd get like a few drops to do around London and in London, and I'd sleep bloody well after that, but just because of the stress of it. I think people underestimate how stressful delivering in a city can actually be. Because yeah, I'm not an emotional person, but sometimes, like when I was delivering in these big cities, I would actually feel like I wasn't far off from just crying. And obviously, if you get in a really awkward situation, you can't just walk away from your truck. You've got to do it. I've been in jobs before where, like, it's just got too much, and I've just said to my boss, "Look, I can't do this, mate,"
Right.
and buggered off. And but obviously in a lorry you can't do that. So you've just got to see it through whatever. I was doing a delivery, I think I was in Birmingham once, and yeah, there was just no way I could get into this yard because of all the parked cars. It was in the evening, and I've got a feeling there was townhouses and cars parked outside, and where some of them had gone kind of over the lines, the little area that had been designated to reverse in to this yard was gone, because some people had parked too far back, some had parked too far forward, and there was just no room to swing. And yeah, I was just getting in such a state. They weren't allowed to bring their forklift out of the yard for insurance, which was fair enough, but it's always a good thing to ask, by the way, or hint at. And yeah, I was just completely broke, and I ended up going and knocking on doors asking who owned them cars, and luckily someone knew. And yeah, so then I went and knocked on that door, and they moved it a bit. They knew that they were in the wrong. I was still fine with them, but they just said that they didn't expect deliveries to be coming in overnight. It wasn't the middle of the night, it was about 8 o'clock or something. But my goodness, the stress.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Right, face tracking went a little bit strange then.
And then turn left.
Okay, and that's almost perfect timing, isn't it? 28 minutes.
You have arrived at your destination. Turn left.
Right, so we'll park this up, and then we'll go find somewhere to sleep. I'll finish my coffee, and then I think I've got time to start another one. Well, do another episode, which is good. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Can't do that, Johnny. You can put away in 5th, though. I'll let you off that. And I like the way that I just drove forward without even looking forward as well. Laziness. Pure laziness. Okay. Nice. Right. So let's get that done. Perfect, and I'm not going to choose a job just yet. Let's go on the world map. And well, down here then. We'll probably see what that is, so we'll go round the roundabout and then come back. Hello. There we go. Yeah, and it's definitely worth, when you become a lorry driver,
Turn left.
it's definitely worth getting a decent HGV sat-nav as well, because, sorry mate,
Right. And then turn right.
yeah, like having a backup or just having one that, yeah, kind of you've chosen everything is perfect. I did have a sat-nav before from the first company, and it had a really dodgy charging port, and they didn't know. But I was driving along, looked across, and the screen went black, and my goodness, the panic attack that caused. And Amazon, if you're on Amazon Prime, I'm not, by the way, not anymore, but if you're on Amazon Prime, a lot of the time the sat-navs for HGV, you can pay for them monthly. So you can do 5 payments, so that helps a lot.
You have arrived at your destination.
So that's going to be a recruitment company around here. Let's quickly go to it. It'll only take a second. Yeah, and even if I knew the area, I'd still have a truck sat-nav. Because of low bridges and all that kind of thing, you really need it. And obviously diversions. Okay, so let's back it in here. Right, they should wait there. I know I don't need to do this, but I just want to demonstrate something, because one of the mods that I had before, I made a short of it. It made the trailer really, really bouncy. So I just wanted to check this one. That was absolutely fine. Right. Okay, so we've got 30... We're at 32 minutes. We'll quickly go and park up. And yeah, that'll be the end of this one. So we'll go and park up in that... What was it? A Volvo dealer? And then, yeah, that'll be the end of the episode. Yeah, Volvo. Nice. Oh, I almost went in front of him then. He saw. Cheers, mate. Well, I need my coffee. Yeah, I nearly always used to have a hot drink as I was driving. Right. Is it going to be a bugger? Sometimes when you pull into these bays, it still doesn't let you sleep. I don't know why. Yeah, the little dialogue just doesn't come up. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Right, so thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Aldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,